Hey everyone, Zach here. Now at the 12th episode of Voltron Legendary Defenders, second season, Best Laid Plans. I've tried to include fewer spoilers for this season's videos, at least not describe exactly how it ends. But with this finale and with the third season coming up very soon, I kind of just want to throw caution to the wind with that kind of thing. I won't go exactly scene by scene, line by line, but I'm going to tell you, what the cliffhanger is, what is exactly is going to lead into the finale. If you don't want that, if you don't want that kind of material, at least for now, watch the episode if you can and come back to this. And you can hear my recap, my thoughts. Because things are really getting interesting. They're getting intense, they're fun. Yeah, basic rundown. They're working to execute their plan. They've got the giant wormhole generator that they hope to force the Galra Central Command ship through. After security and shielding and stuff is shielded by shut down by a virus planted by the Blade of Armora, and then the castle and the Lions will follow it through to a far-off region of space where Voltron will finally take it down, and from there, they could work on, liberation missions and that kind of aftermath. Unfortunately, Thace has not been heard from in quite a while, and he's supposed to make the command ship's systems vulnerable to the virus itself. So Keith decides to go in, especially with his Galra connection. He could access the machinery. And right before he leaves, Allura has a one-on-one with him. Thank you to the crew for making me say thank you, Allura, for going in the good direction with this. It wasn't as I worried, not, if anything in this plan goes wrong, it's somehow your fault, Keith. No. She still accepts him as a paladin, as a member of her new family, and basically notes that background, that connection, that does not define who you've been where it's, when it's mattered. I actually got pretty teary-eyed at that and just like, thank you for the understanding. But yeah, he goes to the command ship to attempt to make the systems vulnerable in Thace's place, wherever he might be, whatever he might be going through, because their timetable is really speeding up. Meanwhile, Shiro, and then later the other three active paladins, use their lions to distract the Galra fleet while the wormhole generator cloaked is put into place near the fleet and Central Command. Seems like this guy's. Thace is freed, but purposefully by the druids to really find out what the extent of this plan is, what the conspiracy is. And Zarkon is still very single-minded, very irrational. He just wants to locate the Black Lion, regain a hold of it, even when there's more pressing matters at hand besides just this surface level attack that he can see out of the bridge. Keith and Thace briefly team up in order to take down the sentries, and unfortunately, with the druids figuring out the digital corruption that was being planned, they rewrote the code, and so Thace has to try something more desperate by basically overloading the system and blowing up that hub chamber of sorts. That'll then cripple security and allow the virus to be uploaded. Keith just manages to get away through his suit's jetpack and soaring down the halls, while Thace apparently sacrifices himself. He's basically at ground zero of the event. But just as Keith gets out of the station, he's rescued by the Red Lion, sensing him in danger. The cloaking on the wormhole generator just about fails, but thankfully the systems for the command fleet and station are shut down for a moment, which allows the virus to be uploaded. The wormhole is created and the ships are forced through it. And I always enjoy the stock footage of Voltron being formed, but to basically make the cliffhanger just after they form, it's like, okay, yes, it's a two-part story, but come on, it had to end there. But yeah, here we go. There was stumbling, there was depending quite a bit on luck. And of course there are several more seasons planned of this show, so I'm guessing it won't work out perfectly, but still highly looking forward to seeing what other routes this mission takes. Where it goes right, where it goes wrong. Just about done with this. Then I'll be on to season 3. So I'll see you in episode 24.